Public art. Who does it and why? I'm here at the research to get to the bottom of it. I met with Beaverton Arts Program Manager Laura Becker to talk about these art pieces that I keep finding around Beaverton. What's all the interest about public art? Am I going to feel any closer to my community by looking at a public art?
Well, I'm really glad you asked. Public art is so important to telling the story of our places and the people who live here and showcasing our cultural diversity. It also really beautifies our public spaces and lets people have a sense of identity and pride in where they live and spend time.
What kinds of stories can you tell with public art?
Well, take for example, Three Creeks One Well, which is a sculpture that's in front of City Hall. That represents the natural spaces in our city and how those spaces are connected to each other, and it tells the city's history and really forecasts our future as well.
Wow, that's deep. I always wondered about that big blue structure in front of City Hall.
And what's really cool is that there are stories to be told about all of our public artworks that are similar to that are part of our city's public art collection. And you can visit beavertonoregon.gov to find out more about all of those public artworks and where to find them. What really makes Beaverton special is that we take representation and inclusivity seriously. And that is reflected in our public art collection. We craft, fund, and create platforms for our public art in a way that showcases the entire community.
I'm not an artist. How can I be more involved and tell my story?
Well, you know, I hear that a lot from people that they don't identify as an artist, but I think that we're all innately creative. Like, we all have a creative voice. So there's ways that you can share that in the community. You can attend any of the cultural or art events that we have. You could apply for an arts grant. We have 4 different types. You could attend the Youth Arts Awards that celebrates our young creatives, or you could just apply to have a public art project of your own.
So it turns out that these statues that I see around town actually mean something and speak to the spirit of the community. Join me next time as I find out more about these art pieces.